Thank you, Katie. Looks like it's still working. Oh, I love how it looks now. That's so good. Awesome. I'm so glad it's Friday, man. Yo, Striker. Hey, Drag Muffin. Okay. Getting distracted. Let's practice. Right. Students. Hmm. Hey, Treetop. That was weird. Thanks, Cloudy. Yeah, Bungus. Enjoy, Bungus. Yeah, I didn't realize how easy it is to get this flame charge now that I switched controllers. That definitely helps get those 2 boxes at the start. And it's fast. Oh, bonk. I just mean like switching to the PS5 controller that I use. Because it has, I have flame on the back of the controller now. So I can do... So I can like jump and flame charge, and it's like a lot easier to do that. Before it was a lot harder to do a flame charge when you're jumping around. Because normally, to flame charge, you have to, circle to square. It's kind of annoying. So if you do a jump, and then you have to flame charge, it's a little awkward. In comparison to if you're charging and flame charging, it's a little bit easier. But from a jump, it's a lot tougher. And then if you accidentally hit X in the middle of your flame charge while in the air, then it makes you go further. So you kind of like see how he like kind of stays in the air a little longer. You really don't want that to happen because you want to land as soon as possible here. Yeah, it's just a lot harder with conventional controller setup to flame charge like that. Yeah, even then I tried it and it didn't work very well. That was a weird bonk. I just want to hop into runs, honestly. Eating some orange chicken, but they put actual oranges at the bottom. That is weird. What roll is he talking about? Hmm.
Okay, rolling. Oh,
Ah.
it's been peaceful. Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful. Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful. Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been
Damn it,
peaceful.
out of water. Oh, dude. That was dumb. I have no idea what the fuck that was all about. How do you charge in between those chests? Like, I didn't even know that was possible. It's like 20 gems, I don't know. The fuck was that? Ah, trash. Absolute garbage. phone saying? No, dude. What's happening? Go. So many gems lost. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. Not good. What? Really could have used that extra 5 gems. Oh, what? It's not what I wanted. Speaking of both things. Really? Wow, are you fucking kidding? Ah, come on.
You're toast, York. Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order again in the Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Thanks for GG. Pew 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 pew. Alright, that was a good reset. I'll be back in a second. Yes, I can try rats. Yes. Oh, that was really close to being perfect.
Whatever.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
That wasn't stretch noises, that was just me landing on Nestor noises.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Oh, was he on earlier?
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Saboom's not very good at Nestor Skip. I don't think he quite understands. At least from what I've seen him attempt it.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, he like tries to save it. I don't know if it's ever worked for him.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Well, what I think he does is like, if he is slipping off early, he like tries to save it. Which I don't think is a thing.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, it's just like trying
Okay,
to like
rolling.
get
Oh,
Spyro
it's
back in the
been
same
peaceful.
spot that he needs to be. In a position where that he'll actually fall off at the right time. Like, it's just not very feasible. You really do just gotta get it first try. You gotta get it right the first time. And if you did manage to get it that way, that would just be like pure luck.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Saboom's not the kind of person to like ask for help or be part of the community and like look up resources on how to learn stuff. Like, he definitely just does his own thing. I'm sure he could get a lot better at it if he just like
Okay,
took some
rolling.
time to
Oh,
like
it's been peaceful.
see what a successful attempt should look like. Yeah, he really is. And to be fair, it works for him very well because he's a very creative speedrunner. He likes figuring out his own routes, and
Okay, rolling.
like
Oh,
he's
it's
very
been
talented.
peaceful.
But some things like would just be a lot easier if you like collaborate with others to find out how to do them.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
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 Was that long? Come on. Well, we got one more attempt going. It's not that amazing. Still an attempt. At the very least, jump count's a lot better than last run. Yo, Tim. Oh. Wow. What? That's just embarrassing. Annoyed. Why? What? I think this is just a reset, honestly. So I just play it out, just try and see what I can do with the gem count. The time is just so bad. I forgot I really didn't need those extra gems, so now I'm kind of... Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna skip now. Seriously. And I get hit. Wow, from full to nothing. Or maybe I was far enough ahead? Nope. That just sucks, man. Oh, I guess that's the 25 gems I'm skipping. I don't think it's worth it to skip in. But I don't really have a choice, do I? If I want to get anything with this run. Just gonna have to skip them. 64. Okay. Dude, what the fuck was that? Yeah, slippery platform, man. Not quite the right lineup.
You're toast, Nork. Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Gnork?
Nasty Nork is toast.
So now there's order
Thanks for
again
the
in the
GGs,
Dragon
everyone.
Kingdom?
Well, mostly. I've still got some treasure to pick up.
What will you do next?
I'd say the sky's the limit.
Pew pew. Pew pew. Another 38. This one wasn't very good. It wasn't a PB. What are you talking about? Yeah, seriously. Seriously. I gotta plug in my phone. It's dying. Oh, it's dead. Literally in the middle of plugging it in and it fucking dies. Dang. Alright, we'll try one more for the night. Wonder if my phone will start at 1%. No, it just fucking turns off again. Yeah, damn it. No music.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thanks for the good luck.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Kind of do need my phone on because I'm on call, so I won't have any idea. I get an alert. Hopefully charges soon.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Source code. You mean me? You need me to log in and tell somebody to fucking do something?
Okay, rolling.
That's always what it is.
It's been peaceful.
Like, oh, mark this as completed normally, or rerun this job. It's funny, like the people who run the jobs
Okay, rolling.
have no clue what they're
Oh,
doing,
it's been peaceful.
yet the people who know what they're doing, us, the developers, we are not allowed to run the jobs. I never really understood why.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
That's not gonna work. Falling too quick.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
To me, I just don't understand, like, you've got these people who literally act like monkeys, and just their entire job is just like, if someone tells you to do something, you do it.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
So it just, like, makes no sense to me. It's like, why do they even exist? If we just had the access to do it ourselves, we would just do it ourselves. It's not like we need those people to do that job. It's fucking... It's so dumb. They force us to log in and do the fucking thing anyways. Just paying someone extra to do the extra stuff. It's so weird.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thanks, Erla.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
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 Again, that's too fast. Energy is dwindling
Okay, rolling.
away.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Every nester skip failure is -1 energy.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Thanks, Ronaldo.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been
On this
peaceful.
route, it's more like 10 seconds. If you're doing the route that has less gems, then yeah, it only saves like 4. Because you have to make up the gems that you miss. I don't have to make up shit.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Alright, I got a couple 38s. It's going fine.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Okay, rolling.
Nice.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Fun times.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
That looks like it should be it. No, the correct term is, oh, it's been piss over and over. He doesn't actually finish his word. Yeah, I would never use Linux for any gaming or streaming anything. It's just way too much of a hassle. I really don't see any benefits of using Linux. Just seems like a fucking headache, to be honest. It's like using Mac. I like Mac for like development, like software development and productivity tools. But goddamn, I would never consider Mac for like streaming or anything like that. Thing is, you can buy a Windows key for like $10. Like, buying a legitimate like license straight from Windows for full price is just like it's robbery. I've never paid more than like $10 for my Windows keys. And I've had to buy quite a few of them. Why is it sold for that much? Because they can get away with it. Because people who don't know better that there's other options will pay the full price because they don't trust the sites that sell the cheaper ones. And to be fair, it's fair to be skeptical of those sites because they are so cheap that you wonder, like, how is this legitimate? But in reality, like, people get their hands on keys for a discount and then they resell. Because in reality, Windows doesn't cost $130. It just doesn't. It should be fucking free, in my opinion. It's not like Microsoft needs the fucking money, that's for damn sure. Microsoft also owns a shit ton of companies too. So they just make money off so many different things. Not to mention they have the entire Azure cloud system, which is probably like a massive chunk of their money. But yeah, stuff like Office Suite, I'm sure they make tons of money off that too.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
They definitely have got their hands in a lot of pies. And yeah, the only reason why Windows is supposedly $130 is because they can get away with whatever fucking price tag they want.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I just really don't see the benefit of Linux though. Like, it's just like, sure, you can start with like fresh and like, but it's just like all of the hassle of like, you have to find stuff like that actually has Linux versions and like, you know,
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
I can't
it's been
imagine like
peaceful.
trying to get drivers for games to run properly and like shit like that. It just sounds like a fucking headache. Like Windows, yeah, it's bloated, but like at least there's drivers and like, you know, it's easy to install shit and you're guaranteed to have support for games and software and like, you know, if there's a new cool thing that comes out, you get to like actually use it if you
Okay,
want
rolling.
to.
Oh, it's
You don't have to
been
like
peaceful.
wait for a Linux version or, you know, have to wait for some Linux guru to make some like port that's always like buggy and shit because it's fucking Linux. I don't know. Yo, Invex, thanks for the raid. Thanks for the luck. Yeah, I don't really care about like operating system development. Like,
Oh, it's been
it's just
peaceful.
like, yeah, I can understand that. Like, if you want to like mess around with OSs and shit, yeah. But like, would I choose it over just like having a Windows machine or a Mac for software development? Hell no, absolutely not. Choose Mac over it any day. And Mac comes with a whole host of issues too. Like you can't game on Mac because damn near everything is like most games just don't
Okay,
work on
rolling.
Mac.
Oh,
Not even
it's been
supported.
peaceful.
Can't even play like Diablo. Mac is like amazing for software dev. It has some of the best quality of life features for productivity. Stuff like the multiple desktops and the especially if you use like Magic Mouse. Magic Mouse is like one of the best fucking things I've ever had.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Of course. 2 swipes of my finger, I can switch between desktops. And considering like I'm a software developer, I'm switching between desktops all the time. like I have like 20 different windows I need to have open to do software development half the time. So it's like it gives you so much power over like just buy more screens. Trust me, even running like 3 screens, like as a dev, I need more screens. And I want my stuff to be like quick to access. I don't want to have to alt tab between shit. It's like I'm just on my mouse, I go to one of my desktops, 2-finger swipe, I'm on another screen. 2-finger swipe on another screen. It's like I want to go back and forth, 2-finger swipe. It's like you just don't get that convenience. I don't see that convenience on other systems. And it's funny because like before I tried a Mac for software dev, like before I got a job where they gave us Macs, I was like, I would never code on a Mac. That sounds awful. And then I tried it and I'm like, wow, this is actually freaking amazing. It's like way better than Windows. Like, by far. Then with Linux, it's just like, I just don't even think about Linux. I like learnt some Linux stuff. Like we did some stuff with Ubuntu in college, but that was like it. I was like, yeah, I hate this shit. It's like, why would anyone use this? Was my opinion when I was using Linux. The only dumb thing about the Magic Mouse is the fact that the freaking charging port is on the bottom of the mouse. So you can't charge it and use it at the same time. That's like literally the only design flaw in my opinion.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I see what you mean. If you hold your hand on the mouse. I never really had that issue. But I can understand how that would be annoying if it was happening a lot to you. I generally don't like... I don't move my palm around much, but if you do tend to like have palm movement when you're using your mouse, I could see it triggering it. But at the same time, it's not going to trigger most of the gesture stuff. Unless you're like really unlucky. You're not holding it right. I mean, that's probably it. It's not for everyone. I love it though. It's amazing for productivity. Like, if I hook up my Mac to all of my screens, I am like incredibly productive. And that's one. Oh, I'll just wait for ads. Oh, I'm not doing that. Alright, we got 7% on my phone.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Welcome back. Yeah, I was just saying, like, if I hook up my Mac to all my screens, I'm insanely productive. Especially like when I'm developing, like especially with my bot, I have at least like my bot is made up of like several applications that work together. And usually I have to work on like a few of them at a time. It's like so efficient. And hell, most of the time, I could not imagine doing this on anything else other than like a MacBook. But I literally code on my MacBook Pro like
It's been peaceful.
using the touchpad. That's how like efficient Macs are. It's insane. Like obviously you wouldn't dare do that with like if you're like drawing or something like that, but like I absolutely love the gestures system. Like 3-finger swipe up, you get to see all of your freaking windows and choose the application you want, and then just swipe back down, or swipe 3-finger swipe to the right or to the left. You go to your different desktops, so I can have like, oh, I've got my website with my Twitch chat that I can test stuff on one desktop, and then I like switch over and I got my code on the other desktop. Like, it's just amazing. It's incredible. And it's so easy. Like, and like Windows technically has that feature, but it's clunky as shit. Very, very clunky. So like, Mac is my go-to. I don't code on Windows anymore. I just code on my Mac. I love it. Not to mention, it's like, well, at least the MacBook I have is like really fucking strong. Got one of those M2 Macs and so fast. Like, I can run like 10 IntelliJ windows at a time and not even skip a beat. Have like 50 freaking browser tabs open. It's just like, yep, no problem. I'm a very messy coder. Native full screen. Yeah, I don't like the full screen application stuff. I generally avoid using full screen because it annoys the shit out of me. And I also don't like how it like creates a new desktop when you want to full screen an application. So like if you full screen it, then it's like on a new desktop and like you have to, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird. Well, that's why I just avoid using that. Easy fix. Yeah, it definitely compensates for lack of screens. And I could, yeah, like I could never imagine coding on a laptop with a trackpad. Yet, it's really just not even that bad. I do it all the time. I'll just be like chilling on the couch, watching TV every night, and just like, yep, pull up my laptop and code a little bit. I mean, the fix for that is you 3-finger swipe up to bring all of them up, and then you can drag it from screen 1 to screen 2, I think. It's a little weird, but you can like drag it. You drag the box into the desktop that you want. Cause yeah, when you 3-finger swipe up on the trackpad, at least it's different with the Magic Mouse. Magic Mouse, you like 2-finger double tap the mouse. But you said you don't even like the Magic Mouse. But like, yeah, I use 3-finger swipe up all the time because it brings up all of your windows, and then you can choose the app you want, and then it also brings up your desktops, all of your desktops at the top, so you can manage them, and you can drag your applications from one into the desktop that you want. It's fucking brilliant. It's mwah, chef kiss. It's freaking amazing. It's like,
Okay, rolling.
Yeah, it's just incredible at like organizing my windows. And like when I'm coding, I have there's like 50 fucking windows open, I swear to God. It just happens. Every time I code, I need like 20 different applications open. I need like my fucking 7 different Java apps, and I need Visual Studio Code, and I need like 5 different terminals up. One with that shows the Kubernetes cluster, and then I need 4 others that run different things like Kafka and Redis, and it's freaking wild. I need so many things. Like I was looking at the cluster, and there's like 16 different applications running to make the bot actually do what it does. It's a wild. Well, what I should be doing is tmux, which you have like one terminal, and then you like split it into like 4. Because like I usually only need to run like 4. I need to start using tmux, where you can have like terminals. You have one terminal, and then you just have like parts of that terminal is like, you know, you can have like 4 different terminals, or however many. You can just keep stacking the fucking terminals. And then you look like a true elite coder. I do too. I use like the terminals within like Visual Studio Code and IntelliJ like all the time.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Don't get me started on that. I have like 10, 20 different terminals because I have so many different GitHub projects that I need to like push stuff to. That's another thing. I mean, I don't know if you're a developer, but like this is my life. This is what I deal with. Trying to stay organized as a developer is one of the hardest things to do. I'm like one of the least organized people I know.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
You can do 3-finger swipe up and close apps directly from that overview. Mac does that as well. As far as I know, you can close them. Pretty sure. Maybe not. I'm actually not sure. Thought you could though. Windows really isn't that much about Windows. Encourages maximizing Windows.
Okay, rolling.
Bit fussy if you try to arrange them
been
differently. Yeah, when you pick full screen on a Mac, it really is more full screen. Yeah, like it can be nice if you just want to like present stuff, or like the full screen on a Mac can be useful. But like for my purpose, I don't like it. The command tab switch. Mac doesn't do that. I'm gonna have to see if it does, because maybe they changed that. Maybe it's never been a thing, but I would think it is. You can like close desktops and stuff, like if you had like, because that's another thing. If you full screen applications, you'll end up with like 20 different fucking desktops because you full screened everything. So you can like close those out. But yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be a thing. I'm sure like Linux can probably do a lot of the same things. Like now that I think about it, like I'm sure people have made
Okay,
Linux
rolling.
Oh,
do
it's
these
been
things.
peaceful.
Because I've heard that people like coding on Linux. I don't really see the appeal, but like, then again, I haven't really given it a try much. Mac is like so similar that it's like, it's basically the same shit. Yeah, that's the thing. You can just somebody's probably built it, is the way I see it. But it's like navigating that space seems a little daunting to me.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
It really
it's
is for
been
people who
peaceful.
want to have like a fully customized experience where they can just make it look exactly how they want to. Yeah, I imagine trying to find stuff that like is trustworthy can be difficult. Because you would think that like the people who make shit for Linux are like, you know, they're not all like got good intentions in my is what I would think.
Okay,
Never know when
rolling.
you're just gonna
Oh,
install
it's
something that's
been
gonna
peaceful.
freaking brick your system. It really is for people who want to live on the edge. XZ utils thing? Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
sure about
rolling.
that, but I trust you. You all have to be on your toes. I'm sure that's the case. Ah, I see.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, that sounds wild.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I guess that's the risk, right? With open source, there's always that risk. Even if you have like the maintainers like of the code who like approve and merge everything, like sometimes like you just some things can slip through. They might seem like benign, like a benign change, and then they like make it do
Okay,
something,
rolling.
you know?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Well, that yeah. I mean, I don't trust developers in general. Like, it, like I don't trust people as far as I can throw them. Like
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
most of this
it's
shit,
been peaceful.
like I don't think someone has commented on my code in like forever. I mean, I usually write pretty good code, but like some teams have really good code review, and then some teams just like it's just like the tech lead will just like take a look at it for 5 seconds and then just click the approve button. Like I just feel like the people in charge for reviewing code just don't have enough time to like actually do it properly.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
It's so true. Like everything is microservices nowadays too. So like oftentimes it's like, you know, you've got like dozens and dozens of applications that work together. Like it's the same thing for like this explosion that I made. It's like that's like communicating with like a bunch of different things. You know, getting channel points from Twitch, and then like, you know, you've got the UI that's running on a cluster that's calling an API that's calling another API, and like, you know, you got like so many things working together. You have a small PR policy at work.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
See, like, sometimes you just can't do it in a small task. Like, I've definitely worked on stuff where I am adding like 10, 15 plus files. Like, average of 3 to 5 files changed. Yeah, that's just like never the case. I would say on average I change like 10 plus files per PR. Unless I'm working on a quick bug fix that's
Okay,
like
rolling.
isolated to
It's
one
been
thing.
peaceful.
But it depends on the complexity of the system. And oftentimes we have to break things into like different pieces. And oftentimes like things are just like made more complex for the sake of being complex. Just like you got the controller that calls the service, which calls another service, which calls the repository, which calls another fucking service. Technically my app's like pretty much the same.
Okay,
Like
rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I need to break down my API. My API is hundreds of files at this point. It's ridiculous. Every feature adds like 20 files. I swear to God. Our applications are pretty big. Our dev team, well, technically, like we're split into project
Oh,
teams
it's been
kind of
peaceful.
thing, or like department teams. Like I'm on claims. There's like provider, group admin, like all these different things related to insurance. So on claims, it's a big system. You know, you got like 15 plus batch jobs that run daily, and more like 20 or 25 batch jobs. And then you've got like the application itself, which used to be a monolith with like one common library. That thing is an absolute monster to maintain. And they've broken up the monolith into like microservices now, which technically aren't even microservices. They're more like semi-micro. So our team is like, it's probably like a 12 person team. We've got like a few testers. We've got like 5 devs or 6 devs. And you got the scrum master, and then you got the product owner, and then the project freaking, you know, you got all these people that do shit. You got your BAs, you've got your Yeah, and then that's like every team has about like that kind of size of team. It's usually like a few devs, a few testers, scrum master, product owner. And there's probably like a dozen plus teams. The agile coach. Who would coach the scrum master? I like honestly some of the jobs I just wonder. Like, and most of the time, like, I don't know. We do safe, scaled agile for enterprise. It's a fucking mess, man. There's so much bloat. So many people there that, like, honestly, they probably don't even need to be there. Most of the time, it's just like you have your daily stand-ups and you're literally just giving a status update. Which is not the point of having a stand-up. But that's exactly what it turns into. But yeah, that's how most of the enterprises do it nowadays. Safe is like the standard. Which is wild because you have devs and testers, and then like I went to like safe training once, and they're like, yeah, if your testers have too much to test as a developer, you should hop on the testing and help the testers. And I'm like, why the hell do you even have testers if you want the test to do it anyways? I think that shit just boggles my mind. Thanks, monkey. Yeah, that sounds like what I would be thinking if I was that guy. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna continue. Should have worked. Oh, you're just blabbering. Yeah, working for an enterprise as a dev is kind of wild. The amount of red tape you have to go through to get anything done is just wild. It takes forever to do anything.
Okay,
Like a
rolling.
tiny ass
Oh,
defect
it's
that you
been
could
peaceful.
literally finish, test, and push in like a day will take like 2 weeks or longer. And then you're like, you're incentivized to not do too much work. That was another thing they told us. It was like, don't get ahead of your team. Don't work ahead because you're not a team player.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
So
it's
like
been peaceful.
as a developer, you shouldn't develop more. You should go do someone else's job. Go test. That shit freaking annoys me. And then the Scrum Master, I'm like, hey, I need something else to do. And the Scrum Master will be like, oh, can you test? It's like, no. My answer is always like, no. It's not my fucking job. I guess I'm not a team player.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
New company with massive funding, looking to grow to 600 people by the end of the year. No input on what direction the product should go. The devs got the blame. What? That's ridiculous.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I'm out of work after 2 days of the sprint. You can write end-to-end tests. That's another thing. They've been putting us on automation test cases, which is technically the tester's job, is to write these automated test cases, like their UI test cases. Literally just getting the devs to do it. And it's funny because like the testers are always super swamped, and like the fucking applications are so goddamn complex.
rolling.
Oh,
Like I don't blame them. The amount of shit they have to test over and over and over and over, like each card is like usually pretty freaking complex to test. So many scenarios, so many exceptions to look at. It's just like and they expect the developers to go in and do that too. And it's just like, what? Like, I'll test my cards, but like, it's gonna take the tester like longer to get me up to speed in how to test the thing. Like,
oh,
that it's not worth the time. Like, I can't take time away from the tester to tell me how to fucking test it. Because then they don't have enough time to do their fucking job. Yeah, for sure. It is dull. It's dull work for sure. Developers.
Okay, rolling.
oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, it's crazy what you can put together in a day or so without barriers. That's how I feel about my workflow with my little bot thing that I've made, my Twitch overlay. I've been working on that feature for a while now, and like I keep adding stuff to it. I keep improving it. Like I'll literally work like an hour on it a day and get so much done. I'll literally like code up a new part of the feature, push it, deploy it in like an hour or two. Something that would take like 2 weeks to do at a company. I love it. I like working on my own stuff. It makes something that made money. But we'll see. Maybe eventually people will want to use my shit. We'll see. That's another thing, Monkey, that I was talking about.
Oh,
Like, I talk about this quite a bit, but I think that the 40-hour work week is literally just crippling organizations and making people work extremely slow. At least in development. Like, people just don't want to frickin'... They can't work 8 hours at a time, man. Like, it's just like... When you're using your brain to, like, work on, like, really complex shit, like... Not to mention, like, you'll literally get carpal tunnel if you try and code for
Okay, rolling.
8 hours a day,
It's
all
been
day.
peaceful.
If you're like trying to efficiently like write code the entire fucking day, you will literally burn out so fast, and you won't have any freaking hands left to code with. And like, companies don't understand like the real world these days, because everything is based around this like hourly shit. That's super nice, Ronaldo. I kind of wish I worked on a smaller team, or like in a smaller company, but I'm hoping that's actually going to be the case soon, because technically I'm just a contractor for this big company right now, but we are looking for doing our own thing. We're kind of like a smaller startup between like just a couple of people from my old job that created their own company. And yeah, we're looking to expand, get more clients. And it's funny how much, like, because we know we can complete more, and I'm sure most devs are like this. It's like, most devs will be like, yeah, I can complete that in like an hour. But it'll take 8, because I don't want to start on something. So it'll take 8. And then they're always surprised when you get it done so fast. And you're like, wow, you did that so fast, thank you. And I'm like, yep, anytime. Like, yeah, usually the cards you get are so freaking easy, you finish them like literally within the hour. Literally, it takes longer for the freaking application to build for me to test it than it does for me to actually code. Another wild thing that I don't really understand what bigger companies do, they like to reinvent frameworks that already exist. I don't understand some companies' obsession with this. They get like this team, and their job is like create us like custom reusable components and shit. And it's like they'll literally remake all of the things that like Spring Boot has by default. And then like you have to relearn how to fucking code in this like custom framework that nobody knows how to fucking use, that has 0 documentation around it and like 0 fucking support. I don't fucking get it, man. It's wild. Got hired to work on Spring Boot applications, and literally like a month into my work, they're like, yeah, we're not making Spring apps anymore. We're making it with our custom framework that we invented. Fucking boggles my mind. Why the fuck would you try to rebuild Spring? yeah, let's not use the best framework that is used by countless other big-ass companies out there that has, like, the best support, the best documentation. It's so easy to use. It's so efficient to make applications in. Nah. Nah, why would you do that? Let's make it hard on our devs. Make them learn a completely new framework from fucking scratch. Just fucking wild. And, like, literally part of the freaking job application that you're signing up for is they're like, yeah, Spring Boot experience. You know, you need Spring Boot experience. And there's like a handful of Spring apps. And then they decided to move away from it for fucking God knows why. So fucking dumb.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
That's the thing, like, you go to, like, you want to solve something, you want to do it a certain way. It's like, instead of being able to Google your problem and figure out an answer within, like, 10 minutes, you have to, like, dig through, like, already existing code, try to find one out of the 100 different applications in the system that has done what you're trying to do, with no way of fucking searching for it. It's incredibly frustrating. Like, whoever the fuck was at the top who was saying, like, yeah, we should do it this way, they should be fired. And, like, there's no turning back. It's ridiculous. They've created countless more hours of work for literally everything that they do because they decided to not use an existing framework. And it just makes me think, like, who the fuck, who in the higher ups was deciding this shit, and what was their reasoning? Like, oh, there's Hibernate for JPA. Let's build our own Hibernate, except for worse. That's what they did. And it's fucking trash, and I hate it. That's why I try to take most of the UI work now. I'd rather work in Angular than some fucking shitty-ass framework that somebody made by hand.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Like when the Canadian government spent millions upon millions of dollars for an app that could have been done for like dirt cheap with a few people. Yep. They always come up with some reason why they can't use something that is a perfect like solution for what they're trying to build. Something that would save so much time and be efficient and all this shit. They always find some reason, like security is like, oh, we don't want any external dependencies. Like, that's a fucking thing. I remember that was one of their reasoning. It's like, they didn't want external dependencies. And I'm like, so you're gonna write literally all of your own code? Like, you're gonna spend, like, millions of dollars writing your own frameworks? That's what they did. I guess when you got a lot of money to spend, you just make ridiculously dumb decisions.
Okay, rolling.
Yeah, we use Angular at work, but I also I also know React. I use React on my own stuff. I like React. React's fun. Angular is good too. Angular is really easy to write code in. Because it's standardized, it's really easy to use. There's like one way of doing things usually, and like it just makes it super easy. And then you try and work on the back end and you're like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, if you were a Java developer who just got hired and you had to work on one of the back end services, you'd be like, what the fuck am I looking at? Because that's how I feel every time I fucking code and that shit. I just like, I just want to die. Yeah, React is interesting because you really do need to choose the pieces to solve the problem that you want to solve, because there's so many different ways to solve the problem. Like global state management. And like I personally use Redux and Redux sagas to do like that part of it, like global state plus asynchronous actions. And I really like it. Like, it flows really fucking good. You're in a DevOps program right now, and we're learning Python and Node. You don't know if you're gonna finish it. You don't think you like programming.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Ah, yes, words. I know some. I'm sorry if you're here to watch Spyro and I'm just like fucking going off about software development. I've been doing this shit for like 10 plus years, so don't mind me. I've been in this field a long time. I've seen my fair share of disastrous code. And I've seen very good code. And I try to write very good code, but sometimes they work against you. The companies are working actively against you just to make your life hard. Oh my god. Almost don't use Redux because we don't have to, because GraphQL solves a lot of stuff. That's interesting. I like barely looked into GraphQL and I just like I couldn't quite grasp it when I was looking at it. So I'm like, yeah, like I already kind of know Redux and Redux sagas. So I was like, yeah, I'll just stick with Redux sagas, because that's what my brother learned and that's what he taught me. I kind of learned most of React from my brother because he had already like built an application with it. So I was like, yeah, I'm comfortable with Redux. Like I understand like the flow of the app when I use it, and that's why I like it. It is like somewhat complicated, but like once you like learn how it works, you're like, yeah, this makes sense. This is great. It's awesome. Oh, now they got hooks. Hooks are freaking dope. Use effect with hooks and like, I love that shit.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
Your business analysis instructor tried his best to convey the exact thing you're saying. Like, what I would say as far as like programming goes, like, you'll know if you like it. Like, if you like problem solving, then you're probably gonna like programming. Like, if you just like get a lot of dopamine from like solving complex shit and like if you like solving
Okay,
puzzles
rolling.
and stuff
Oh, it's been peaceful.
or doing analysis, like looking at a problem and finding solutions, like it's just what I do on a daily basis, except for it involves code. So it's like a mixture of like you gotta know the tools you're working with, and then you also gotta have like really good problem solving skills and like have the mentality of like, yeah, I'm gonna run into a lot of problems and I need to like navigate the problem and find a solution. And if that shit frustrates the living hell out of you, you're probably not gonna like programming. Like if you're like coding something and then you get an error in your program and you just get angry and you're like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that's probably not for you. But if you like look at the problem and you're like, you read the message and you're like, wait, what did I do wrong? And then you try and like dissect it. Like if that's kind of stuff you like doing, like that's literally development right there. Just Juret. Lots of anger. The thing is, you get better and better at it, right? Like you learn, like that's another thing. If you like development, if you like learning, then development is a great field because you're always learning. Everything you're doing is just learning.
It's been peaceful.
You're learning constantly. Learning how to fail and then learning how to solve your failures, how to resolve the problems you run into. And a lot of people like I get frustrated at my job because like I'm technically like a senior dev. Everyone comes to me for their problems. But sometimes I just wonder like how the fuck did you get this job? Cuz like they'll literally like show me an error message where they have to look at the error message, read it, understand it, maybe do a little bit of googling and then resolve the problem.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
And I'm not talking about people who are like brand new to coding. Like I give them a free pass and like teach them things. Like if I'm teaching an intern or something, like obviously I'm going to be like easy on them and try and teach them something new. But like if you have 10 years experience and you're coming to me with a question that can literally be resolved by googling it, taking 10 seconds to google it, I just don't fucking understand. It's so incredibly frustrating. Like, I try to be the nicest person ever, but like, goddamn, like, if you have that much experience and you can't fucking resolve this problem, you do not deserve to be here. That's like going on in my head, and then like deep down, I'm like, okay, I'll just like point them in the right direction, not give them the direct answer, just like kind of help them, nudge them, like kind of teach them how to debug. Because like somebody asked me today, it's like, hey, this isn't doing what I expected to do. And I'm just like, okay, put a console log and try to figure it out. And they're like, oh, okay, I'll try doing that. It's like, you have 10 years experience in this field? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. The bro.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
It truly blows my mind. It truly does. I mean, I'm sure I've asked some dumb questions in the past, but like, I've never asked somebody like, how do I debug this shit? Like, it's just like, dude, how did you get this job? And how have you been doing it for 10 years and not know the basics of how to solve a problem?
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
When you do the job of 4 people and you wonder what they can even do. Yeah, I've definitely felt that way. And I don't know, like, maybe I just think too highly of myself, but, like, I take pride on, like, knowing my shit. And when I see someone who's, like, basically the same age as me, has the same amount of experience in the field as I do, and they're asking questions like this, I just facepalm, and I just can't. I just can't even. I just can't. Like, you have 10 years experience, and you don't know that, like, the .mpmrc file isn't supposed to have single quotes around it. That was another thing they asked me. They're like, my npm, like, oh, it's not pointing to the right registry, because we have a custom registry for npm. We don't use npm. She's like, oh, it's not working. And she shows me a screenshot of her file system. And I see single quotes around the file name for the npmrc file. And I damn near died. I damn near died.
Okay, rolling.
It cracks me up. But at the same time, I just, like, this person's not gonna last if they can't figure this shit out. But, okay, but, like, have you ever seen a file with dot in front of it? Have you ever seen a file name with single quotes around the file name? No. You haven't. It's not a thing. We literally, like, she literally was reading the, like, our setup guide. Like, okay, you gotta make a .npmrc file, but it was probably in quotations. Yes, it was... That was their file name. And I'm like, I was dying. I was like, remove the quotes. Like, how can you fucking think that that's the file name? Like, what?
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Like, I understand. How can you even do that OS legally? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's killed me. Like, the only way you do that is if you literally have no idea what you're
Okay,
doing.
rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Like, you've never touched an npm project before. And to be fair, you might not even have to make that file when you're doing shit, like, on your own. But, like, a simple Google will tell you, like, what that file is. And a simple brain cell would tell you that there's no single quotes in that file.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
But I think what really bothered me about it is the fact that, like, we have instructions on how to set up the project, right? Like, when you work on the UI, it's like, okay, create a .npmrc file, put this stuff in there. And they literally thought that the single quotes around .npmrc were part of the file name. Like, I don't know what kind of special it takes to, like, misinterpret that. And I'm sure she's probably thinking, like, oh my god, I'm so stupid, right?
It's been peaceful.
Like, I at least hope so. Like, I would have just been like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry for asking you that question. But, like, the fact that you can't even, like, deduce, like, huh, that doesn't look right. I don't know, man.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
It was Windows, Jonathan. It was Windows. It was Windows. God damn it. Yeah, a classmate who got stuck in full screen mode.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
I mean, that's kind of funny. I could see that happening for sure. Because I don't use full screen mode like that. I could see that happening. Okay, I'm gonna probably stop soon here. I'm like fucking overheating. I'll give it one more attempt past Nestor skip.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
Let's try
it's
and
been
actually get
peaceful.
this trick. I'm kind of just brain dead right now. Oh, that was so close. Ah. I mean, I give people a free pass, like generally I just like expect people to like need a little bit of assistance. But like when I'm with people with similar experience in my field, like I don't give them a free pass.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Like I just don't. People who should be like senior level developer, like just don't make mistakes like that. You know, they know what console log does. They know how to debug things. Like they know how to solve problems. Like how do you get anywhere in development if you can't do those things? You just don't. Like if you can't do those things, you're in the wrong fucking field, man.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Oh, absolutely. Because like I don't know, I'm kind of an asshole for doing this, but like I'll literally just shit talk them to my other coworkers. Not like coworkers that I work with at the company that I'm contracting for, but like the people who I actually want to be working with. I'll just shit talk people. I'll just be like, I'll just like go to my friend and just be like, oh my god, this happened today. Someone asked me this question and we'll just laugh about it. Cause like I need somebody there to be like, yeah, that's really fucking stupid. I just need somebody to just confirm that I'm not crazy. But like, I'll never like make them feel bad about it. I'll never be like, wow, that was like the stupidest question. Like, don't fucking ask me that. Like, I'm just not like that. I'm a nice person. but it doesn't make me think very highly of them as a new developer on the team. I really am a dick.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
You get angry at the code, never at the people. Yeah, honestly, I didn't even know what good code looked like until I worked
Oh, it's
with the
been
people
peaceful.
that, like, who made this company. Like, I didn't realize just how, like, shit the previous company I'd worked for. Because, like, they were just a smaller... Like, they were just a dev shop. Like, the whole company had a dev shop of, like, maybe, like... I want to say, like, 10 devs. Maybe more, like 15. Another insurance company. But, like... That shit was a hot mess, man.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Because, yeah, they were, like, super stuck in the past. And then I joined the team, and we were working, like, with new stuff. We were, like, creating microservices and, like, deploying to Kubernetes. And I learned, like, a bunch of DevOps stuff. I learned how to deploy stuff to Kubernetes, writing Helm charts, like, all these, like, DevOps things, like, that I didn't know about. I learned, like, incredible amounts at that job. It was, like, 2 years. Learned so much. Completely changed my perspective.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
Realized
it's
I was
been
living in the
peaceful.
past. That's what happens when you get stuck at a company that just is doing things wrong. You don't even understand that there's a better way to do them. Oh, is this gonna work? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. This is the last attempt for the night. Sorry for blabbing so much. You're here for the Spyro. I'm here to deliver now. We'll see. Yo, too cute. Sob emoji. Yeah, it just sucks, because if you get stuck in a job where they're using technology from like 20 years ago, it's hard. Because, like, really the skills you're learning aren't going to be very applicable moving forward when you switch jobs. Yeah, I'm so grateful that I landed a good job when I moved here. It sucks. Not a good start. Yeah, that sucks. It sucks working on legacy code. Because the new development playground is like super fun to work in. Like microservices that boot up super quick and apps that you can deploy like super easy, part of CI/CD pipelines that just like build your shit automatically, and then you like click a button and they just deploy automatically. Or hell, most of the time you don't even have to click a button and it just fucking deploys after it's done building. Like, you can deploy applications while the application is still running and have zero downtime. It's like it'll only switch over to the new one when it's like healthy. It's like you used to, like, you know, frickin' banks when their websites go down for maintenance. Yeah, that's just like not a thing anymore. But you see it with banks all the time. You'll like go to want to log into your fucking bank and it's like, yeah, we're down for the day for maintenance. And it just makes me think like, goddamn, I redeploy my UI in like 5 seconds. And no downtime. Yeah, front end is full rewrite. Working on old front ends is crusty shit. Part of why oh my god, it's over. Someone should hack them. Oh, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm just like fucking literally just here to blab. I'm not getting anything done. The run was so bad anyways. Oh, time to go chill. It's funny, Dry Canyon is usually not a problem, but yeah, it was just being really fucking annoying. Yeah, they're always bringing databases down. Super fucking annoying. This wasn't chilling. I mean, speedrunning this category, like taking it seriously, trying to get like world record pace times is fucking stressful. And unfortunately, me yapping doesn't help my gameplay. Usually I have to like really just shut up and focus super hard and get her done. But I enjoy talking every now and then, especially when it's about things that I care about. Things that matter. I mean, not many people. Like, I don't really have many people to talk to about shit like this. I'm in a field of introverts who don't want to talk. Let's find somebody to raid. It is. I'm happy to have like some people that I work with. Like, they've really like, honestly, if I didn't get the job that I did, And like if these guys like they literally made this startup and like they were like, yeah, we want to hire you. I'm like, fuck yeah, get me the fuck out of here, man. Literally, like I got the job because I was a Twitch streamer and they thought it was like really cool that I speedrun. And like just meeting people like that who showed appreciation for the things I did, like honestly changed everything. And they're just super smart people. They're some of the smartest people I've ever met in the field, and they just have helped me learn incredible amounts. I've like really grown as a developer in like the past few years. And I'm hoping someday soon, hopefully within the next few years, to be like fully working on their team and doing our own thing, not having like red tape of a big enterprise and just like code and stuff, building things. Like, cause that's what I want to do. I like building shit. Hell, some of them even like golf. I'm like a lifelong golfer, and we like play in a golf league. Like it's just great. Like I'm glad that I actually have friends in the field. It really changes everything. Cause it would be extremely fucking lonely otherwise. I had no actual friends at my previous job, and I would literally just like pass out at my desk. It was like really mind numbing working at that place. All right. I see Dragmuffin. Let's go raid them. Go check out Dragmuffin. I'll be back on tomorrow. Catch y'all then. We'll get some more runs in tomorrow. Pew pew pew. In the meantime, I will just make these types of things. Use my expertise to make emote explosions on my stream. I love it. It makes me happy. All right. Have a good night.